Ciao ragazzi, Bruno here for Inter Worldwide. They're making me smoke. They're making me smoke this team. Full time, 1-1. Goals to Milinkovic-Savic and Martinez. Look, overall, I'm just going to go straight out. The refereeing in the game was terrible. There were many cards that should have been given that weren't. Skriniar made a tackle on Ciro Immobile very early in the game. From behind, should have been a yellow at least. De Vrij had a couple of instances, but overall, there were 2 reds to substitute Sensi and Ciro Immobile. Both reds were for lashing out. I understand Immobile's one, frustrations get the better of you, but at the same time, Sensi should have known better. You just saw one player get sent off for doing that. Goals, the Martinez goal. Look, overall, the Inter performance, I would rate it a 3.5, if that. They just did not look like a team. They looked like this was the first time they're meeting each other. They looked like it was the first time they had kicked that round ball. To be honest, they looked very confused in my eyes. We got very lucky with Inter's goal. Martinez came off a million ricochets in the box and the ball landed at his feet for him to tap it in. But at the same time, Correa should have capitalised on a couple of open headers early on in the fixture, which would put us behind. I think that there's a lot of work to be done. Our man of the match would have to go to Vidal. He was phenomenal on the pitch. Defensive-wise, fantastic. He was all over the place. He was up front, providing chances, and he was also dropping back and covering in defence. And there was multiple occasions where he saved our ass. Worst performer would have to be Perisic. And it's not through his fault. It's not his fault. He's playing. He's not defender. And he's playing in a defensive position. He's an out-and-out left wing, not a left wing back. So I think there's a lot of work for Conte to look at and what he wants to get done. We should have capitalised. Lazio had 3 substitutions effectively in the first half, all to injury, all defenders. Subsequently, they started the second half with Parolo, a midfielder, playing in defence, and Inter just failed to capitalise. It was a game where they needed to take the 3 points. It's a competition where every point's critical, and we dropped some. 3 games in. It's going to be an interesting run forward. We've got a week's break, international break this week. Couldn't come sooner. Then we face Milan, and there's a lot of work that needs to get done. We will most probably be missing Sensi for this game, as he received the red card. But at the same time, it was good to see Skriniar, Bastoni and De Vrij all on the field. Skriniar did look very good. I don't think he's going anywhere. I think he's staying put. Can't see him getting transferred out, especially now that Conte's played him and he looked pretty convincing. But yeah, we really need this doesn't look like a Scudetto winning team. This looks like Inter 2-3 years ago, where we would qualify for Champions League on the last match day. And I really don't want to be seeing that. Okay, positives, we're still undefeated this season, barely. But we do that against AC Milan with their full strength team, or any team with their full strength team, we're going to be struggling. Anyway, guys, that's my opinion. We'll probably be covering this and more in a podcast later on in the coming days. So look out for that. Forza Inter Worldwide. Ciao.